today. So, welcome in. You're wondering what I'm doing here. Well, I just got a reflection, kind of. I went to see a friend of mine, the family, and I just sat down in here for a bit. Just reflecting on the visit and life itself as we know it. And life itself as we know it. How you guys doing today? Happy Sunday. Come on in, come on, come on everybody. How you doing today? So I just have this reflection and I'm like, 1 minute you're doing great, and the next minute you're in the hospital, and the next minute you keep going back to the hospital, and you don't know why. And you know why sometimes, you know. Anyways, how you guys doing? Hey, hey. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome in. So yes, I was like, you know what? 1 minute you're doing great. The next minute you're in the hospital going through all these challenges that you know nothing about. Nothing. You know. And as I went to see my friend at the hospital with his family there, actually the wife is my friend. Hey, how you guys doing? And I was like, this life is too fickle. It's too fragile. It's breakable. I had fun, not fun, but I it was a good laugh. The guy's doing better and stuff. But at the same time, when you have somebody in the hospital, the family go through the process with them as well. And it might not show on their faces because they've learned to carry things to go. They've learned to put that on the pedestal, but still go apart, like doing whatever they're doing in the day, something like that. We gotta be kind. We gotta be kind to people, because sometimes you see people and you never know what they're carrying on their shoulder. Your school is going on, especially to kids that are in school. You never know this kid that the father is sick, but because she looks happy and go lucky, you you want to be messing around with the kid. Even at work, we got people that work in different healthcare or different places at work. You don't know what your coworker is going through. A lot of people don't talk about what they're going through at work at all. A lot of people don't talk about what they're going through at work. And yet they come in, they put those things in the car. Welcome in, guys. How you guys doing? My name is Bolaji. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm having a reflection. I just saw a family friend of mine in the hospital, and I just started reflecting. If I'm not close to them, I don't know that they're going through these things. Hey, schools are getting in now. Kids are going back to school. Kids have to, maintain a mental balance to deal with what is going on at home, Where is my parent, the parent that is in the hospital, and also showing up at school and getting the grade right? As somebody who has been healed before and have kids that has to go through stuff, I'm just using this opportunity to say that, say, as a parent, because this is not for kids, as a parent, school is resuming. Could you please talk to your kids to be nice to other kids? I know not of all of us are gonna do that. And I know some of us are very busy. You just can't wait to shoot them out to go to school. But here is a girl or a boy. Hi, how you doing, Ace? Welcome in. Here's a girl or a boy or a child, however, that has gone through so many things this summer. Parents is in the hospital. Mother lost her job. Whatever that could have happened to them, that they try their best to come to school. I'm asking and I'm begging you guys. I'm not saying this because I'm my friend, but I'm saying in that general because I'm thinking about it. I'm a mother of three. And if kids can carry, they have a kind of resilience. Why? Hi, hello. Welcome in. My name is Bolaji. Um, and I look at these beautiful kids. They're so happy. They're so joyful. But in their heart, you know that they're carrying this weight of, when is my parent coming home from the hospital? And yeah, school is resuming tomorrow or whatever. I love school. Me too. School is resuming sometime this week. I'm begging parents or caregiver or caretaker, however you are, to a child or auntie, before school starts, kindly talk to the children close to you. Tell them be kind to everybody at school, because you don't know what your classmate is carrying. You don't know what they have gone through this summer. Nobody knows. And yet they have to show up for school. They have to show up for their homework. They have to show up for their assignments. Yes, they have to show up for everything and still go back home without the parents, without those other parents still in the hospital. I'm using this opportunity to beg us, please talk to your children. Talk to your children, the ones that you can talk to actually. Because America is different. You can't talk to everybody's kids. But you can talk to the ones that you have access to, right? Please tell them to be kind this school year. It's needed. We need kind words. We need kids that are empathetic. We need kids. I know that it's not good. If you have a class of 25 kids, some schools do that. Be kind to the teacher that's standing in front of that place anyway. The teacher that comes to teach you. Be kind, because you don't know what that teacher has been through. You don't know what that teacher has been through this summer. Any season anyway. If you've not seen somebody for a long time, you don't know what they have been through. Can we have people come to work or go to school? And I know a lot of us go through a lot of things that we don't know where to vent. So we vent to the next person, but not in the kind way we take it out of the next person. But you don't understand that even though the next person look happy-go-lucky, that is their own mechanism of dealing with stuff. So they don't carry it over, so that they can move ahead. If you need help, get yeah, what's up? How you doing? If you need help, please get help, get therapy, and all those beautiful things. But I'm admonishing you guys, that this summer, this time that the school is open in fall, however it is, yeah, I'm putting lotion on my skin because I see it there. Can we please talk to the kids? Can we please talk to the adults? Can we please talk to each other? Or anybody you've not seen for a long time? What's that? Can you please be kind? If you go to work, maybe you've not been at work. I work 36 hours sometimes. So I work a 12-hour shift sometimes. And some people have not seen me in a long time. I might be coming to work with so many things on my shoulder as a single mom. I put it in the car, not because it doesn't matter, but because I know that the people I'm going to be with, first of all, my coworkers, song is stuck in your head. I want to grow with you. It's by, I saw this thing on Animals. How you doing? Hello, welcome in, guys. I'm just having a reflection today. It's a reflection Sunday. I went for a hospital visit, and I was just like, um, you know, school is coming up very soon, and kids are like, there's so many things I've been through a lot this summer that they still have to show up at school tomorrow. I mean, whatever school. I don't know why I keep saying tomorrow. Oh, my 4-year-old is going to school. Okay. I keep saying tomorrow, but there's so many kids that still have to show up no matter what life has thrown at them. That's what I'm trying to say. And they still want to. They're still going to show up with everything that they're going through. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not the children. Maybe it's the teachers. Maybe your teacher is going through a lot of things right now, but she still have to show up for school. She still has to show up to school. She still has to show up to he or she. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just using. That's what comes to my mouth. But can we be purposely be kind this period? Can we just be kind to one another? The world needs it. We need it. I need it. And I know that whatever you put out in the world right now comes back to you one way or the other. Whether it's going to be you or it's going to be somebody close to you, they're going to feel those things. And I was like, you know what? Let me come on YouTube and talk about this. Let me just, you know, because I know there's so many students here and a lot of you are going to school. A lot of you are scared of going back to school. Some teachers are afraid of going back to school. Trust me. Some teachers are scared of going back to school. Why? Because of the mental breakdown they're going to have. Because of how mentally they have to be prepared. Dealing with parents, dealing with the kids, all those things. When we were young, where am I from? I'm here in the US. When we were growing up, my father always put us around and have a word, and that takes a long time though. He always sit down there and talk to us about the school new year. You know, it's not like rules, but it's kind of rules. So, anyways, in those things, you learn that you have to be kind to people. You know, don't take what doesn't belong to you. If you have a question, ask your teacher, you know, things like that. If your teacher doesn't answer it, bring it home. So every school year, my father always have us come together like that, right? And talk to us about, you know, the next class you're going to. It's not purposely, yeah, it's sometimes it's about the last result you got. But most of the time is majorly how you treat other people. From the gate man to the cleaner to the teacher to the principal. You know, nobody wants to mess with the principal all the time. Nobody likes to mess with the principal. But you know, those people that does any kind of job, from the people in cafeteria, you know, so my father always prepares for the next year of school. You know, saying things, remember who you are, remember where you're from. Don't be, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. You know, all those little things that people are like, I don't know how many parents to do that. And I'm not bothered to know that. I'm just like, when I look at these kids I saw today, how happy they are. At the same time, they want their parents home, well home. And I'm like, if school starts today and this parent is still in the hospital, these kids still have to carry their backpack every day, as in every day, show up for their grades, show up at school, keep a sane mind to go through each day. It is so heartbreaking that the world we are is selfish. But I think one person at a time, we can really teach our kids to be kind. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're a fool. It's just understanding that another person might need a shoulder. Another person might be carrying so much that they cannot talk to you about. And whatever they're carrying on your shoulder, it could be you tomorrow. We all go through stuff. It could be anybody, honestly. Uh, all these things we're going through right now, I'm seeing a friend at the hospital. 4 or 5 years ago, it was me that was at the hospital, fighting for my life. At the hospital. Maybe that's why I always tell the patient that I take care of, I tell them, I said, I know what it is to be in that bed. I was once a patient, and I'm not just a patient because I have a headache or something. No, I was once a patient for days. I understand how uncomfortable that bed is. I understand how sometimes the food sucks. I understand how you want to get up and do what you used to do. So I have been a patient before I become a caregiver. And I use my experience to encourage them. I'm not giving you a guarantee that everything is going to work out. But I'm going to show you enough kindness and enough compassion within my power to let you know that you're not actually alone. Somebody has gone through it. Give yourself grace to go through it. And for anybody going through something, please don't take it out on people because they're happy. Because that is another thing. Some of us don't know how to regulate our emotion, but because we came to work or we were in school, excuse me, and we see a child, somebody happy, and you just went to hell and water, and nobody understand that. You yell at the next person next to you. For some reason, they don't know. So it's both ways. Let us be sensitive enough. Where is this stuff? I'm in my car. Oh, you guys can see anyway. Let us be sensitive enough as human to understand that everybody's carrying a battle. Everybody's carrying something. Nobody goes scot-free. This summer, a lot of people have lost a lot of people. But they still have to show up for work. They still have to show up to school. They still have to show up for everything else. They still have to pay bills. A lot of people got divorced. Some kids are yanked from their parents. Life is happening to people. All right? Please be kind. Be kind. Make peace with everybody around you. Don't be the reason why they give up hope. So don't be the reason why somebody give up hope. That is the point. Don't be the reason. I just want to do this for 20 minutes. So don't be the reason why somebody give up. Be the reason why somebody want to show up wherever you find yourself. Oh, I want to show up because A says hi to me today and smiling at school. Mom, I don't feel like going to school, but Ace just told me share his toys with me, something like that. Or Ace, help me with my homework, something like that. You never know why you encourage people to have hope. Sometimes it's not by praying loud and fighting. And prayer is great, but most times it's about how you treat people. People want to look up to you, not because they want to get up. Why do we wear different colors at work? One day I was like, why do we wear different colors? I want to wear this color, that color. Then I look into colors. of the uniform we wear as someone that work in healthcare. There is a meaning to everything. So the fact that a 5-year-old is showing up in school and this child has been raised to be kind and nice to this teacher or anybody else, it gives the teacher hope to always want to do something, right? Add a sticker of your favorite day of the week. What is the sticker? My favorite day of the week. Okay. All right, we'll leave that there. Start the queue. Okay. My favorite day of the week is every day. Yeah, YouTube is making me do some question and stuff. My favorite day of the week is every day. So put in the chat if you guys are still here. Let me know what is your favorite day of the week. Anyways, I said I was going to stay 20 minutes. And I think my 20 minutes is up. I was just reflecting and I was like, you know what? Can we just be kind? Sometimes it looks like the hospital is a different ball game. It's a different environment. You just go in and reality kicks in on you. And you be like, why am I whining because I can't pay my bills when somebody's fighting for their life? Or somebody just lose their kid, or a kid just lose the parents. And all I can do is whine because my manager is not good to me. Then leave the job. Go do something else. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Bolaji. I hope you have a great week ahead. Today's Sunday. Shout out to all the students going to school. Soon we have a lot of students coming in today. Be grateful and thankful. All right, but most of us, please be kind to people. Talk to the kids around you or in your home. So please be nice. All right, nice doesn't mean that you're a fool. And also at the same time, you can also let them know, hey, if you don't like it, walk away. You know. All right. I'll see you guys again. Have a great day. Someone how do you turn that out?